What's up, you guys? Thanks for clicking on the video. Before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So I thought I'd make this video to see what you all thought about this, but after UFC 304, I'm starting to think again that something might be going on with the flyweight division behind the scenes. Maybe it's just me, but I've been getting 2018, 2019 vibes lately when Demetrius Johnson was champion and eventually lost the belt to Henry Cejudo. It was around the same time when Dana White made it clear he wasn't the biggest fan of the division and was considering getting rid of it altogether. But thanks to guys like Brandon Moreno and Davison Figueiredo, the division stuck around and put on banger after banger after banger after banger. But with Davison changing divisions, Moreno hopping on a 2-fight losing streak, picky flyweights like Amir Albazi, and Pantoja failing to be the draw many hoped he'd be, is the division on the verge of getting on the chopping block again?
See you later. Have a nice life.
After Muhammad Mokaev beat Manel Kape at UFC 304, he revealed the following.
You got a message to Dana?
Dana, please give me a new contract. I'm young. I'm 23 years old, 7-0 in UFC. I don't know who done this apart from John Jones. I believe I was ready to fight for the flyweight belt against Pantoja. Our message, UFC matchmaker said, I'm ready to step in, fight. But they said we got another guy, Steven Isik. Okay, I fought Manel Kape. He was ranked below me, but I think he was more dangerous than Pantoja.
Well done.
Thank you.
In front. Did they try to give you a new contract before this fight?
They said they're gonna see how I perform. They don't want to see me keep shooting and taking somebody down, but I've done what I could do with like tonight. Yeah.
They said they didn't like you shooting in there. Is that what they said?
Yeah, they don't like this because they tried to get rid of flyweights before, and they don't want this kind of fight. But listen, I'm young. I'm still not in my prime. Like, if they want me to stand and bank with toe-to-toe with this, like, 30 years old grown man, I have to do what's best for me to win.
He also said this.
And then one last one on your contract situation. Will you listen to other opportunities too? Like if another organization comes to you with money, or is it you want that UFC title?
No, I don't even look at other organization now. My dream is become UFC champion, and I'm doing everything. I was worried about my performance, not because like Manel Kape is somebody in front. I was worried about my future life. If I didn't perform well today, if I lose, maybe UFC kick me out, and I had a lot of pressure thinking about my future. I have to feed my family. I don't know what else I can do in my life apart from fighting in the best organization in the world.
I gotta be honest, the company not re-signing him is kind of shocking, especially considering he's undefeated and ranked, but Dana ended up saying this at the post-fight press conference.
Mokaev said that his contract is up, and he made this interesting remark that said someone at the UFC told him to stop shooting for these takedowns so much, and maybe he'll get this contract that he wants. Is that true, and what do you think he'll bring him back?
Yeah, that's what we tell guys. We tell guys how to fight and tell them we've been doing this for a long fucking time. I'm sure one of the matchmakers probably said something to him or whatever, but yeah, the matchmakers aren't big fans of his for many different reasons, and not just there's a lot of people who shoot takedowns in this business. You know, a lot of guys that fight with that type of style, but it's a lot more than just that.
But Mokaev is the guy that you'd want to bring back to the UFC because he said his contract is totally done now.
Yeah, he is. He's under contract. He's not under contract anymore.
Okay. But would you be interested in, keeping him around in the fall?
I think the PFL is going to get a great undefeated guy.
Really?
Good luck to him.
And it looks like they wasted no time removing him from the rankings. But it's not just Mokaev. The UFC also decided to not re-sign Nathan Maness, who recently revealed he is a free agent. And I'm sure some of y'all remember Igor Severino. The dude was a potential bright prospect for the division, but of course he went and fucking bit someone mid-fight and later got released from the organization. But despite some of these examples, the signings of Mitch Raposo and Andre Lima, coupled with fan favorites like Brandon Royval and Kai Kara France, as well as surging contenders like Tatsuda Taira and Steve Erceg, show the division has depth and potential stars on their hands. And not to mention, they have a bunch of dope flyweight prospects on Contender Series this year, vying for a contract, so maybe they're just making room. But one thing's for sure, after Pantoja had to beg people not to leave during his post-fight speech,
"Hey guys, stay in the arena, please! Hey guys, hey!"
I think it's clear flyweights won't be headlining cards all that often. let alone a pay-per-view in 2024. Honestly, what sucks about the 125-pound division is the opportunities are limited outside the UFC. Could they go to one championship? Sure, but if PFL was smart, they'd make a men's flyweight division next season because, in my opinion, the 125ers are perfect for their in-season rules, and they'd put on some fun, fast-paced matchups that we don't always see inside the smart cage. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You think the UFC flyweight division is doomed once again? What'd you think of the UFC not re-signing Mokaev? Personally, I love the flyweight division. I think we have some very fun potential matchups in the pipeline that could happen over the next year or so. But man, sometimes it does feel like we're back in 2018 with the division. But anyways, guys, please show some love in the comments below, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.